Pokimane is in the news once again because she called a viewer broke or something like that, called someone broke because they didn't want to spend money on her overpriced cookies. If you don't know what the cookies are about, let me play a 50-second clip for you. And yes, this is me being exceptionally lazy, but to be fair to me, it's probably also the best way of filling you in quickly because this 50-second clip of Asmon reacting to Kavos explains everything.
If you didn't know, Pokimane released brand new cookies called Miner. She pitched these cookies as the next new snack, health snack that they've created.
We basically made this brand because why are there not more snacks that are simply healthy, tasty? So yes, we never
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's all you need. Like, you just eat beef jerky the whole day. It is healthy. What do you mean? Beef jerky's fucking healthy as shit.
Then got exposed that there's actually cookies from Costco called Midnight Mini Cookies from Totsi, which had the exact same nutritional values as these cookies were only $10 for 14 ounces. Pokimane's cookies for 16 ounces was $28.
All right, next I'm going to play the Pokimane clip for you where she's calling people broke or whatever. First, quick opinion on the beef jerky thing, because I am a bit of a health dude, do a lot of martial arts and lifting, martial arts specifically being Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a few other things, but I'm not here to give you my whole credentials. Point is, I find it important to be healthy. Beef jerky, compared to like other snacks, you could argue it's on the healthier end, but you still got to be careful with it. I would not recommend eating beef jerky every day. It's good for like a quick snack with if you need some like quick protein, but again, I would not recommend eating it every day. Ultimately, it is still pretty dang processed, a lot of sodium. The sodium, depending on you, might not be the biggest thing. Some people got to watch their sodium more than others. And lastly, many brands tend to not give you the best meat, with their beef jerky. So all things to keep in mind. Like many things in life, moderation is probably a wise approach. All right, let's see what's up with this Pokimane clip.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
So there's two main controversies going on here about the cookie thing. One, the cookies themselves, which she's got backlash for, and we'll go into more detail about that in a moment. And two, after getting backlash for the first controversy, now there's this one where she's insulting people who don't like her price and don't want to buy her product.
Actually, you were pitching it as a new creation, something you created and came up with. In your video, Pokimane, you talk about how there's no options for healthy snacks.
We basically made this brand because why are there not more snacks that are simply healthy, tasty? So yes, we never compromise on taste, but we prioritize health. Health is also a non-negotiable.
Well, you found the option and marked up the price and then go to say, well, I wouldn't ask you guys to buy something if it isn't worth the money.
I don't want you guys spending your money on something unless it's really, really worth it.
These are selling at $10. You're selling yours at $28, only 2 ounces more.
So on top of her calling people stupid and broke if you don't want to buy her overpriced cookies, here's the other problem I have with the product and her approach, what she's saying about it. She's acting like she's bringing something like revolutionary to the market when that's not the case, and there's already health-conscious cookies, so to speak, and various health-conscious food products, so to speak, out there. This is nothing new. Like I said earlier about the training I do, I'm very on top of my diet because of that. Particularly from a recovery standpoint, it's very important that I track my macros and get my macros right. Otherwise, my recovery will fall short, and that could lead to potential injury. And I've tried various products from this sort of health space, so to speak, and a lot of them are extremely overpriced for what they offer. And so her saying that her cookies are healthy, first of all, in my opinion, not really accurate. She could argue that they're healthier than, say, like Chips Ahoy or Oreos or whatever, or, many of those type of cookies. But in terms of like health conscious items, her stuff is pretty comparable. And as Kavos pointed out, there was apparently already a product out there which had essentially the same ingredients and nutritional info at a price that was far lower than what she's now offering hers at. Now, whatever the case may be about that other product, it does seem like she could have at the very least offered her product at a lower price point, and she didn't do that. Now, if by some chance she just couldn't get the price to be lower, she could have also addressed this whole thing differently and just been more open about that instead of shaming people and calling them stupid and dumb if they don't want to buy her, again, in my opinion, overpriced cookies. And it's a real shame because, like I mentioned, that space is already notorious for companies taking advantage of people. And here she had an opportunity to do better in that space. And what does she do? The same thing a lot of those companies do, except even worse, because while those companies are taking advantage of people, they're not out there also calling you broke and stupid. She is. That is pretty much all I got to say on this one. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you Asmon and Kavos for the clips, and I guess Pokimane too for the clips. And yeah, I'll leave it there. See you guys in the comments. Thank you once again for tuning in. Have a great day.